Hey guys, this is Vanngo. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I invite the beautiful Heather Archibald here. She lent me her canvas to create this makeup look for you. Again, I don't know what to call this because we're just playing as I doing it. I hope you enjoy the video. Give the channel always a lot of love. Subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumb up. Share the video. And don't forget to follow all of us on Instagram as well. Thank you. To start every makeup, I always prep the skincare first. The first product I use is the lip balm. All the skincare I use today are from Nimia Beauty. This is a very beautiful lip balm. They do have a little sheen. They're great, but if you wear matte lipstick, you can always blot out the shine first. But you can wear this alone. It's almost like a shiny balm. It's great. The second product I use is the Cooling Eye Balm. It is very cooling, hydrating the eye without all the stickiness. It is great to prep under makeup. You can use your finger to distribute the product in evenly. The next product is the serum. It is very beautiful serum. Hydrating, cooling at the same time. I like to press the product into the skin. Don't forget your neck, your chest. The last product is the moisturizer. This is a fantastic moisturizer under makeup. It has somewhat like a primer in there as well. Very hydrating. Always give a lot of love to your face. Give your face a little massage to depuff the skin. For those who love glowing skin, this is a great moisturizer for you. You see the skin, it looks quite glowing, beautiful, and it does have that blurring effect as well. For complexion, I'm going to use these 4 products. The first product I'm using is the color corrector from NARS. I like using some color corrector because you correcting the color before even use the foundation concealer, you actually use a lot less products. The second product I'm using is the concealer from KVD Beauty. I'm using 2 different shades. You don't have to, but I usually use a little lighter under the eye, and then the rest of them, I chose the concealer shade almost identical to the foundation shade to do any pinpoint around the face. And the foundation I'm using today is the foundation from Givenchy. It's the Glow Foundation. To start, you see that Heather have gorgeous complexion. She just have a little bit more a darker natural shadow around here. I'm just gonna brighten up a little bit, but I'm not gonna take away all the shadow because I love a little bit shadow around the lash line is give you that natural shadow. It's actually make the eye look a lot bigger as well. Just a bit right here that I'm cover. You can see anywhere that I can see a little color different, and just use the color corrector to even out. And then a little bit right here. Look up for me. And for someone who don't wear a lot of face makeup, this could be all you need, you know, little color corrector to take out some of the shadow, and that's all you do. You can see that, and I even put a little bit where she have a little pigmentation there, so I just gonna even out just from the color corrector. You can see quite a nice difference between this side and that side, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. You can see that the three products I took out, foundation, concealer for the pinpoint, and then the under the eye, you clearly see this is very similar shades, and then that's just a little lighter I use for the under the eye. This foundation is very beautiful. It does have a medium to beautiful full coverage foundation. Heather had more paler on the face than the body, so I purposely chose the shades a little bit warmer so it is more blend well with the rest of the body. I'm not going to try to make her face too tan, but I just want to still blend into the whole body as well, so that's why I chose the shade a little warmer. You can see that I want to get a little bit more deposit, so I do more tippling motion. If you want very sheer, you just do one swipe like this, and that's all you need to even the skin out. The foundation is very luminous. It does have great coverage, but it still feel and look like real skin. And I personally like the foundation to apply more lighter, and then I use the concealer to pinpoint. But if you do one step, then just use the foundation a bit more heavier coverage. You just tip it in like this, it will cover everything for you. I could even get more coverage with this foundation, but I want the skin feel and look like skin-like. So I'm just gonna go with the concealer to pinpoint where I want to pinpoint. The lighter concealer I'm using for the under the eye area. Look up for me. As I mentioned earlier, I purposely chose the shades a little bit lighter for the under eye area. And then I use a pinpoint brush. This is like a small blending brush to cover anything else that I want to cover. I'm doing the same on the other side. For contour, I'm going to use the contour stick from M Cosmetic. Instead do all this wiping blending like this, I'm going to do just more a tippling like this as well, because I don't want to disturb all the area that I do pinpoint concealer. You can see how I do. I just press the product gently like this to the face. And same thing in this area. I do just this way. And then I do a little bit on the jaw area as well. Using the smaller side, I'm going to scope the nose a little bit as well. And I'm doing the same on the other side. For powder, I'm going to use the powder from Givenchy as well. I'm using 2 shades. The shades I'm using is number 2 for under the eye and the T-zone area. Close your eye for me. And number 5 for everywhere else. If you use only 1 shade of powder, then for this skin tone, I would recommend use number 5. But just because I'm a makeup artist and I do things very strategic, so I like wear light and dark and dimension on the face. That's why I use different shades of powder as well. So I just did a tiny bit baking off camera. I know I should have always show all the steps, but a lot of time when I do baking, all the trolls always complain like, why do I even bake on a younger? But it's just a different way of doing makeup. So if something you like to see how I would bake a face for my red carpet, leave the comment up below. Otherwise, I'm always gonna skip that step. For bronzer, I'm going to use the bronzer from Nabla Cosmetic. I love this, like the Prisma texture, quite beautiful. I'm going to use 2 different brushes. The smaller one I'm going to do for the nose and the crease area, and the bigger brush I'm using everywhere on the face. Remember, you have a lot of pinpoint concealer and foundation in there, so use very little. You see how I do? Dab, 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 and just press the bronzer in the face. You don't want to do like this. I know I say that in every video, but it's a good reminder. You see what I do? This way you don't want to disturb all the work you did earlier with the pinpoint concealer. See that? Just little like that. And this way, same way. I'm doing the same with the bronzer here. You don't need to go too heavy. You can do a little bit more on the ear there, behind, since she have the hair up. And this part here, you can go like that. But this part, you see how I do, just very little. I'm doing the same on the other side. After that, I use a smaller blending brush. You do like this, and also touch up where you contour the nose earlier. You don't have to, but the look I'm doing is really about sculpting and shading and everything. So I'm showing every single step for you guys. And then that, from here, close your eye, do a little bit right there. For eyebrow, I'm going to use brow wiz, brow marker, brow gel. This is like a brow frizz, all from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I know every time I do makeup, I use multiple products. You don't have to. If you're the type of person who just use one pencil is enough, then that's all you need. I'm a makeup artist. I like to play, I like to draw, I like to detail, and I'm willing to show you every single step of how I do a makeup. And then you can take it on your own how you want to duplicate the look. If you only need this one to achieve the eyebrow, you can as well. I know a lot of them say I'm use so many products, but I don't. I mean, it's just, that's how I do makeup, and you know, we have access to all these products and we want to play with them. The way I do eyebrow, Heather's eyebrow is quite beautiful. She can just gel the eyebrow and that's it. But I show you how I would perfecting this brow go to the next level. So I usually do backward like this. Because Heather loves a thicker eyebrow and she like it full and extended, right Heather?
Yes.
So we discussed that. So that's why I'm gonna give her a bit more fuller, fluffier brow. And I'm gonna do one eyebrow at a time. You can see the difference. The way I'm doing right now, it won't give you a heavy demarcation, so it's easier to do this way. And you just fill it in. And then when it comes to the outer part, you just slightly draw like this. The shade I'm using is taupe. I know most of you will look at her hair color and you would automatically gonna use soft brown or medium brown. But I use taupe just because I'm doing a fuller brow and I don't want it to look too harsh. That's why I use a lighter color. That, I think it's gonna look great like that. But if you want more detail, you can use the brow marker and you just fill in a few individual hair as well. It will become something like that. I use a little bit of the brow frizz and just brush it up. It's gonna keep everything in place. And you can see the difference one side and the other side. Her eyebrow is quite gorgeous and beautiful here. This side, it just keep a little, take a little notch more. It's all personal preference. If you prefer the other side, you don't have to do it. But for me, I think this is a little bit more polished. I'm going to do the same on the other side. For eye, I'm going to use 3 products. The first product is eyeliner from KVD. This is a Longwear Pencil, a little warm brown. Mascara from Lancome. This is one of my favorite, Eyeshadow. And this eyeshadow palette from Dior. I'm gonna use a little bit of like these two shades, maybe a little bit warm, a little bit of everything. The look is not really like a dark, smoky anything. It's all about, you know, soft and sculpting. So I'm gonna use a little bit of everything. To start, I'm using this shade right here. Close your eye. On the crease area. Remember, as I mentioned, it's all about natural shadow, sculpting. I'm not doing anything too heavy on the makeup. All over the eyelid. And as you can see, I faded out, outward and upward. Same on this side, outward and upward. Next, use a blending brush, this one here. I'm going with deeper color on the crease area, a little bit here, very subtle. And I blend it out. So it's something like that, and then you go back to the other color you use. You blend it out again, so it softens the edges. This time, again, outward and upward. And look up for me. I'm doing the same on the lower lash line. Actually, I'm going to use more a flat brush so it's easier to get the color deposit. Connecting together to the upper part there. You can see what I'm doing right now. And you see what I'm doing right now? I'm just blend it out, just upward like this. Look straight, Heather. So something like that. I'm going back to the other brush. Close your eye. You don't have to, but maybe play with a little color here. Not too much, just a little bit. Let's see. And I would use another brush, and I think I'm gonna play with this light color. A little bit on the brow bone area. And then you use your blending brush. Just blend it out. Doing the same on this side. Use the light color a little bit on the inner corner here. Look up again. And I changed my mind about the crease area here. I think I put a little light color is better. That's what happened about makeup, you know. You play with them and you go back, you step back and you change your mind, but that's okay. That's the beauty. You just be creative and play with them. I think it's better with a little light there. And then I'm gonna use the Longwear Pencil, mainly on the lash line. Look down for me. Just really in the waterline. And then look down from here. Just a little bit on the outer part here. And then with a small blending brush, I just really extend the light out. Let's see here. Something like that. So instead of black liner, I'm just using this like a warm brown, so it's still soft and okay. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Now, use that shade. Close your eye. I'm gonna just follow the line earlier that I used with the liner. I'm gonna smudge it out even more. And look up for me. Do a little bit on the lower as well, in the outer part. And you see that I slowly faded inward. And then I just do, so I want to make the eye really, really wide. You see that? You can use a little Q-tip, clean the edges. I'm doing the same on the other side. Always curl your lashes. I got this new lash curl and I actually quite like it. It's grab really good, the lashes. And then I'm going to do 2 coats of the mascara on the upper lashes and 1 on the lower lashes. For blush, I'm going to use this blush color from Suku. The shade is more a warmer tone like this. I know sometimes it looks quite intimidating, but I think this is beautiful on olive and deeper skin tone. You can see that just a little bit at a time. Remember what I said earlier about don't want to disturb everything that you worked earlier underneath, so you just press the product a little bit at a time like this. I think the color is just really beautiful. It looks tasty. For highlighter, I'm going to use this highlighter from Haus Lab. Using the fan brush, go very gentle. A little bit on the bridge of the nose, and then very gentle around. And I love the shades on olive skin like this just because it looks so subtle and beautiful. A little bit on Cupid bow. For lips, I'm going to use this lip gloss from Nimia Beauty, and this lip liner from Nabla Cosmetic. The lip liner a little more deep. The lip gloss I probably chose the shades. I think it's pretty close to somewhat to her natural lips, and I think could be very beautiful. And I think it's nice to do a little deeper on the liner. Slightly smile for me. And what I'm going to do is I do the outer part a little deep and I leave the inner part pretty natural like it is. Be something like that. Then side for the lip gloss. This is such a beautiful formulation for the lip gloss. Usually I'm not a fan of lip gloss, but this is really beautiful. It keeps really beautiful shine and it's not sticky. Smile, no teeth. This is such a gorgeous lip shade. I am obsessed. Heather told me it smells really good. Does it smell like cotton candy? Yeah, vanilla or something. It's quite beautiful. To finish the makeup, I'm going to set the makeup with a setting spray from One Side Beauty. That is the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give the channel always a lot of love. Subscribe to the channel, please do. And don't forget to give this video a thumb up, share the video, and follow all of us on Instagram as well. Thank you.